Hello friends, welcome to a brand new series where we are going to create the very good project Hangman with react.js. So let's get started with this. Okay, so I think my screen is visible. Okay, so actually I'm just doing something, so I want to confirm that in OBS the messaging is visible. So let's start it. I have already created a project with npx create react app hangman react. Then I have cd'd into that project. Okay, and then I have done npm start, and this is a default react project. I think most of the people who are starting here know how to do this. So if you are new here, please go to my channel and you can see the projects which are there. So I have all playlist also, so you can go to those playlists and see all those things. Means how to start with React. I have started from HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything. So let's get started, and so we'll do some cleanup now first. So we don't need most of the things here. So let me delete all of these things. This we don't need. This we don't need. This we don't need. Import.css we don't. Index.css also we don't know. App.css, yeah, we know want it. So let me delete it. So I have deleted it. Yeah, I've deleted it. So it is throwing error because yeah, there are some unnecessary imports. So let me remove those also. We don't need this, don't need this. Save it. Okay, then also we'll get some error. Why? Because app.js is also having some default things. We want app.css, but we don't want these things. Actually we don't want any of them, just a fragment tag. So this is the new fragment in React. So this fragment is there, and then h1, let's say hello world. Let me see whether it is working. So the hot reload is not sort of working. Okay, so it is working fine. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to do is to create a component folder. So let me come here, components folder I have created. Then here file header.js. Okay, header.js is done. Then rafce. So rafce I will do, so it will create this nice extension. So I have this nice extension as you this. So with this the shortcuts are there. Okay, so rafce I have done, header is there, and let me put some basics thing. I like this fragment thing, so I generally do it the fragment. So the difference between fragment and div is the fragment means nothing. It is like a maybe like a span tag in HTML. Means it will not, it is not a block level element. Okay, so it is very good. So it doesn't, why it is showing it here, so it doesn't mess up with your CSS. Hangman is there, and there will be a paragraph which will say guess the hidden word, enter a letter. Okay, and then we will have a figure component. So it will be figure.js. We'll have this rafce. Okay, and then inside this we will have the data to show a hangman. So how will we have that? So actually this project, this React project is made from a HTML, CSS, JavaScript project which was created by Brad Traversy. Okay, so Brad Traversy, as we know from Traversy Media, the famous guy. Okay, so this is the HTML, CSS. So I will take the figure from here. Okay, like this I will take. So this is svg file. As you know, svg files also create images. So let me come here, let me give it. Okay, so this type of comments doesn't work in React. So okay, see, the problem came. This is a HTML comment, not a React comment. React comments are like this. So we can do it very easily like this. I am pressing Control and backslash. Control and backslash. So it's a shortcut. Okay. Okay. And this should also come there. Okay, so this is done. Save it. So, and after that, another thing which I have told that it is from Brad's diversity project, and we're not going to sorry, concentrate much on the CSS. Okay, so this is app.css, and I am going here and saving it. And this is all his CSS. So nothing to, if you want you can go through it. Background color, display, flex, margin, some padding is there, and figure, and all these things we are soon going to have. So I have done this. Okay, so after that we'll show the header and the figure component in our app.js. So let me go back here. Index we don't need anymore. So here we are, and I want the header. Okay, enter. I'll do it will do an auto import header, and header is being shown, and then I will have a div dot game dash container. Okay, so this is emit I am using. So if so div dot game dot container, then I have pressed the tab and it will come. This is the shortcut. Okay, figure figure. Okay, the figure is done, and save it and see, this is done. Okay, so I think we have to see in this much. Okay, it's okay. Or else what we can do, we will code in this complete thing and we will see it in the another screen. So that will be much better, because it's a full means. I think Brad have not done your oh I know what's the problem. It's 150. Is it mobile responsive? Because I have not done the CSS. Okay, for now let's have this one. That was 150. I don't want it to be 150. It's okay. So after that, in the components folder we need some more components. So there is another cool way to create component. Either I can do a right click and do it from here. So I will show you another way to create. So it is control J for opening the integrated terminal. See, my project is already running, so generally most of the time if I want to do something, I do it from the integrated terminal, because I don't want to close the project, React project. So I want to create some components. I can do it manually also, and there is another way. I will do it from the command line, because you should all know command line. It's very important to know command line. src components, then touch command is a command in Linux. So this is all Linux we are using, means even I am using Windows operating system. This is the bit bash I am using, which gives a Linux type of interface. So all the Linux command works here. If you're using a Mac, you're already using a Linux. So wrong letters.js, word.js, pop-up.js, and notification.js. Okay, so I'm done. Control J again, and let me come back here. See, all of these are created in the correct folder. Okay, so next we will go to this wrong letters. Okay, let me do one thing, control B. See, let me not use it again and again. Control E, then wrong letters. Control E I am using, control P is also used sometime, and all the Mac users can replace control with command is the replacement. Okay, so I am also Mac user, but I not generally prefer Windows. You can go to my channel to find out why. Okay, then RAFCE, wrong letters, and then this one will have the class name of wrong letters container. Okay, and it will be have div hash wrong letter. So this is the shortcut for id. So div hash wrong letters have done, then I will press the as usual tab and it will be created wrong letter. Okay, it should be plural, not singular, because the classes are like that in dive.css. Okay, wrong letters containers. Okay, save it, and then after that we'll create the word. So first we're creating the basic structure. Okay, word.js, RAFCE again, class name equal to word, id equal to word. Okay, and then now we'll create the popup.js. So again RAFCE, enter, and then after that here we will have the class name of pop up container, id will be pop up container, and then after that we'll have a div dot pop up. Okay, and h2 of hash final message, and h3 of hash final message reveal word, and button of hash play button, and here it will be play again. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to do is notification.js. So for me, control E, notification.js, then RAFCE. Okay, and then here class name equal to notification container. There will be a paragraph. It will be you have already. So if we will get this notification when a user have already entered this letter, because we don't want him to enter a letter twice, the same letter, either it is wrong or it is correct. You already entered this letter. Okay, save it. Now we'll go back to our app.js. Okay, so we need to include most of them. Wrong letters first will be here, word will be here, and let me keep notification as of now. We have some work in pop-up before, then I will keep it. Actually, word is not defined. Okay, word. Okay, everything is done. Okay, everything is done. Now is the time to introduce the use state hook, because now we will have the variable of words and selected words. Okay, so and different use state hooks, so we will learn about them. So first, for that, I don't know why this, now in the latest React, even the React is not required. React comma in the app.js they have made it like that, use state. So if you want to use state, you have to import it from completely this React. Okay, so this is done, and after that I will have some words. So const words equal to, so you can add any number of words. I'm adding some of the words. So these are the words which will be taken in the Hangman game. So application comma programming comma interface comma wizard comma JavaScript comma design. Okay, these are there, and then let selected word. Okay, let selected word equal to words. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm going through this array and selecting only one single random word, which will be a string. Math dot flow and math dot random into words dot length. Okay, so it will give me a random string, any one of this word it will give. So I am doing words dot length, so I can increase this also anytime, means another 100 words also I can use, but it will give me any one of them. It will choose the random one. Okay, so after that I will have some states. So const playable comma set playable equal to use state of, so it will have a boolean, so it means the playable is initially true. Another two I will have, but this will be correct letters, and set correct letters, but this C should be capital, and it is not a boolean, it's a empty array. Okay, and the next one is, this one is wrong letter. So we are maintaining two arrays, one is for correct letters and one other is for wrong letters. Set wrong letters, and it will be again be an empty array. Okay, it is right. Then the first thing which we are going to do, write the logic for in words or this words.js to show the words. Okay, so let me also if we are going there, so let me pass something in the starting only. Selected word equal to, so let me pass the props actually, equal to selected words and correct letters equal to correct letters. So selected word, the selected word whatever it is, and the correct letters I am passing. Okay, so then I will go to word.js, and here I'll first destructure both of them. Okay, it is not coming like this. Then let me copy it so that I don't misspelled it. Selected word, comma, the second one will be correct letters. Okay, and what is there? So selected word, it will be a string like this, JavaScript or something. So if we do a so what we are doing here, let me write the code. Selected word dot split. So once I do the split on this, so it will make it like JavaScript. Everything will be a single thing, single letter, and it will be something like this. It will make, see, suppose it is Java, so it will make it like J will be there, then A will be there, like this. It will make it completely. Okay, so it will make it like that. Then our array is there, so we can map over it, and we will use both the letters. So anything, item also you can use. This is a random thing, and index also we need to work. So instead of letter, you can use anything which you like, because this is a temporary word anyways. So like this, return, and it will return span dot letter. Okay, and we have taken the index for a reason, because we want to give the key to it, or else React gives a big fat warning. Okay, index, we'll take the index because index will be unique and unique every time, so we have to give something unique in key, so we have given it. Okay, then correct letters dot includes letter. So the correct letters will come, it will be a single letter, it includes the letter is included in the correct letter. So each letter we are going, the selected word, each letter we are going and checking whether it is there in the correct letters, which will again be an array which we have not yet created. Letter, it will give a letter or a empty string. Okay, see, this is done. So this is all from the CSS. Actually right now we don't have any letter, so whenever there is empty string, the CSS is like this, it will give this dash dash dash. Okay, so like this, it is there, letter. See, the border bottom we have given, so the border bottom is there. Okay, so it's like that. So what is done now, we have to move forward, and we will move to the wrong letter, to show the component to show the wrong letters. So let's go to the wrong letter. So wrong letters, before going there, let us pass the props. It is better to pass the props first. Wrong letters equal to wrong letters. Okay, we are passing it right. Okay, and then we'll go here, wrong letters, and here let me copy it again. Okay, wrong letters, and wrong letters container is there, this div is there. I don't want any ID on this div, but I want this div for styling purpose. So wrong letters dot length is greater than 0, then show the word wrong. Okay, length is greater than 0, then show the word wrong, and then wrong letters dot map letter comma I index I'm using, and let me do it here only, but it is just a one liner. Span key equal to I, and what I'm going to show the wrong letter is this. Okay, type of string, and then letter, there will be space and then the comma. Template string I'm showing inside a template string. Okay, so the letter I'm showing. Okay, now the main thing we are going to do is to come back to app.js and use a event listener. See, right now nothing is happening, so we want an event listener in which what will happen, whenever we type anything in the key, some keys we type like A, B, C, D, anything, any key we type, mainly the alphabets, so mainly not only the alphabets, then we will fire some event. So when we want to have some event, so what we need the use effect hook. Okay, then after that, let go back here, and here we'll create it. Use effect. Okay, so it gave me these things. This is skeleton it gave me. Maybe I need the cleanup later on. So cleanup is a very good thing which the use effect gives us. Okay, so yeah, let's create a listener first. So window dot add event listener. The listener will be key down, so every time we press a key it will happen, and handle key down. This is just a function which we are soon going to create. Okay, so this is the event listener. So if you are creating the event listener, we will create the remove event listener also, so it is better to create it right now. So again a single statement, so I don't want this. Okay, so this won't be add event listener, this will be remove event listener. So this is a great thing in React hooks, that in use effect, that we don't need the component did unmount. So this whenever the component will unmount, this code will run and it will do it. If you want to learn more about this thing, I have a very good series on React hooks, you can go through it. Okay, and I explained this also, use effect in very much detail, all the ways of the use effect I have explained there. Okay, so let me do this, and then now it's time to create the function. Handle key down, and as with most of this type of function, we will get an event, and I want to make it an arrow function because that is what we make. And I am doing array this object.js structure here, key comma key code equal to event. So if playable, okay, if playable should go to the next line, not here. If play able. So this state variable, we have to see this because we will soon have the logic for that. If it is playable, then only we need to do that. So because we are going to soon show a pop-up, key code is greater than equal to 65. So this is 65. This is ASCII key for alphabet, like it start from 65, and then key code less than equal to 90. So again this is the ending of the ASCII key. Okay, so now it is there, and then const letter equal to key dot to lower case. So two lowercase. So this is a very this thing is, this is a common pattern in programming. Means when you want to compare something, what you do, you make everything as a lowercase or a uppercase, so that the comparison is okay. So whatever key we are entering, we are making it as a lowercase. Because see, this is all lowercase. Whatever it is stored, this is all lowercase. So if you make it a uppercase, then do it a to uppercase. Okay, so now we have done it. Then inside this only, if selected word, so selected word is the one thing, dot includes letter. So what is this letter? Letter is the thing which the user just pressed. So we are doing this key, this is equal to key equal to event dot key. So this is the thing which events give us. Okay, so then after that, if not of correct letters dot includes letter. So if in correct letters we don't have this letter, correct letters we don't have these letters, then what we will do, set correct letters. So see, this is included in the letter, is included in the selected word, but it is not in the array correct letters word. Initially it will be empty array, so nothing will be there. Okay, but we will going to populate it. So then what we are going to do, we can take out the parameter. This is another way to use set anything, set in use state hook. So then dot comma letter. So the current one, whatever is the current thing, so the first time it will be empty, but the next time it will have something, so that it will take destructure it with the spread operator and add the letter to it. So this is the way it is done. And then there will be a else part, and this will be a to do for us now, and this will be show notification for duplicate key press. So if the user enter the same letter again, suppose that when you will enter A, then both of the A will be populated, but again he enters A, then we will show notification. Okay, so this is done if selected words dot includes letter. Okay, then the next part is the wrong letters, so we have to populate the wrong letters also if he enters the wrong letter. Okay, and then else is there if not of wrong letters dot includes letter, set wrong letters is cur dot cur. Same logic will be there. If enters the wrong letter, we will include it in the our set wrong letter, and the same thing is there. He should not enter if suppose as usual my application word is there, so I enter X, Okay, so it will go to the wrong letter first time because it is an empty array. I again press X, it should give me a notification. Which notification? Same notification. Else this notification it should give me. So let me write it down. Okay, so the use effect is done, but something is remaining. So I wanted to change. Initially, if I give it like this, what will happen? Empty array. It will only fire once. It will do like component did mount, but I want it like component did update. So what are the parameters on which it should change? It will change in correct letters, comma wrong letters, comma playable. Okay, playable. These three it should change, and then let us refresh it. Let me make it a bit big. If everything is right, it will work. int. Let me see what is it. I also don't know. Actually, it is design. Okay, D E K L. See, I am pressing L twice, but it's not allowing me to enter it. So it is working as I. So actually, most of it, our code is done, but the main logics are remaining because we should have those pop-ups and we are making a complete game here, complete. So the hangman, as you might know, hangman, what is hangman? If you press a wrong word, the hangman body appears, and he have got many body parts. So head is different, head will appear, then one hand will appear, then one body will appear, then the legs will appear, and it's over. So you'll mainly get 6 chances. So there's 6 body parts. So let us go to figure.js now. Okay, before going to figure.js, in figure.js, what we need in figure.js the wrong letters only. Okay, so let me go over here, and wrong letters are there. Okay, and then copy it, let me make this small. Wrong letters, and I will make a const errors equal to wrong letters dot, because it will be array, so we only want it length, nothing else. So this part is the rod, this part svg, showing to svg, this is the rod which is coming, and these are all not coming. Okay, so we need to do one more thing. This class figure, we are not using it actually. Let me replace it because we are not using it anyway, so it will necessarily create problem, because if there will be something in the css, actually there is something in the css for this, that's why it is not showing actually. So but we are doing it the react way. So what is the react way? Means if the errors, oh, why this had done this thing like that, shit, wrong letters dot gth, I will not press the enter now. Okay, wrong letter dot wrong letters dot length. Okay, now it is okay. So head will be shown when error is greater than 0. Head will be shown, and it will be completed here. Then you might have guessed the body will be shown when it is greater than 1, and the head will also be shown, it will be there, and then the arms are there. So this is 2, and this is 3, This is legs, first leg will be shown at 4 and greater than 4, and the next one will be shown as greater than 5. Actually we are only allowing 6 times. Okay, so this is done and let me save it. Error is not defined. Why error is not defined? Because we have mentioned it as errors, not error. So let me quickly or why it is doing like this. Okay, let me make it error only. Anyways, it is a variable. Okay, error, it is error. Okay, now let me see that whether it is working or not. Q, it is working. W, E, R, T, Y, U. So it is working perfectly. It was interface or some other word, I think. So now what we are going to do, we will work on the notifications. So if the user entered a thing multiple times, so we have a to do here, so we will do this to do. Now if he entered it multiple times, so we'll do that. So for that let us first make a helper function. Okay, so it will contain two functions. So right now I will have the first function. So helper functions are generally used in programming to write some small function which can be used at multiple places. Okay, so here I will create helpers.js. okay, and it is not a React component. First thing, it will export just a function notification pop up, and it will be a very good thing which you soon see. Setter, don't be setter is there, setter. So where we are writing this setter will actually send set state type of type of thing. Okay, set true, set timeout is setter is false, and this one will be 2000 millisecond or 2 seconds. Okay, now it's time to go back to the app.js here, and here we will use this notification. Okay, so for that, here, what is the name of the function? The name of the function is notification pop-up. I want this to have set show. Where is my set show? Oh, I need another piece of state actually, and that will be show notifications. So notification set show notification, it is false. Okay, it is false. Show notification and set show notification. And now what we are going to do, come here and pass the set show notification, and so we are passing it to see what is happening. We are passing it and we are making it true here. So initially it is false, we are passing. So this is a way to do it. We are passing a function and making it false there. Okay, false true, whatever it is there. First we are making it true, then after 2 seconds we are making it false, and then Did I imported it? No, I didn't import it. So one cool way to import is take the cursor here, then control and spacebar, and it will show me this. Then enter, and it is done. Okay, so this is done here, and then we have to pass this here. Okay, so show notification equal to show notification so now my OBS is started. So now we will go to the whether it is working or not. Okay, it's working, I think. Yeah, so now we will work on the notifications. So here show, let me copy it from here, it's better to not misspelled it. So show notifications like this, and now we'll again use the template strings. So let me remove it. Okay, I don't want this. Okay, I was trying something, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so what we can do, we can select all of this and then just press the tab, so press the tilde which is below the escape. Okay, and this is how template strings are done. And notification container so is there. Okay, another thing is that it should be wrapped in a curly bracket. So it should be wrapped in a curly bracket like this. Okay, now it is okay. And now dollar, if the show notification props has been passed, then what we are going to do, there is a show class in our CSS, so we need to show that, or so we are not showing that, we're adding it that. So notification container will always be there, and if show notification is there, and show class will also get added. Okay, so let me save it now, and now we will go back and we'll see whether our notification is working or not. I think something happened here. Okay, let me have it a bit big now, and the show class app.css, control F, show. So this show notification is like this. Okay, it will have a in notification.show, and it will have this below. Okay, so this all notification container is there. So even the complete notification container will be shown at that time. You already entered this letter. Whenever this show class will add, by default we are hiding it by bottom minus 50 px, and it will be a plus 50 px. So you're right, it is coming from here. Okay, so let me refresh it. Sometimes this auto reload doesn't works well, so let me refresh it. And I don't know which word it is. So see, I is only once, so let me press I again. Okay, something is not firing here. Okay, let me go back. Which word start with the I? Do I have something big like this? T-E-R. Let me press R again. Okay, so it is not showing. Okay, Q, it is not showing actually, so something is wrong. So let me figure out what is wrong here. So actually I figured out the issue. What was the issue? So see, what is there? See, I made a mistake here. So everything should be, see, before this, what it was like outside. So it is not outside. Whenever this is done, we have to show this. So I have to do a control X, and this have to be inside actually. Okay, so then only it will be shown. Means the turn it operator, we are showing it, and then we are going. So let me save it, and let me refresh once. Okay, and now I is there. So I will press I again, and see this pop-up, it is coming from down. For 2 seconds it is coming and then going back, because we are setting it back to false here in the helper. So this is there. Then let me do a wrong word. Okay, not there, here. Q is the wrong. Let me press again Q, and see again Q I am doing, and it is doing. So this is what it is. Means our notification is working correctly. Now we will add the logic to show different messages whether we won or we lost. So for that we'll do the pop-up. Okay, so even I don't have the pop-up here, so let me include it first. Pop up, and there. So it will contain a lot of things like correct letters, selected words. Yeah, correct letters and selected words. Let me copy this from there. So we will be passing correct letters, selected words, and why this is okay. Correct letters, selected word is right or wrong. Okay, maybe it is right, it is okay. And then we will pass the wrong letters also. So as I told, we'll pass a lot of things. Wrong letters also we are passing, and the next thing which we are passing, which are not yet passing, is the set playable thing. Okay, set, we already have that. Set playable equal to set playable. So we already have this at the top. Yeah, so it is initially true. Okay, so that's why, and we are checking this also here. Initially it's true, that's why we are able to play it once. Okay, so let me save it. Okay, and then before moving forward, we need actually another function here, in the helper. Okay, so let's make that function first. It is export function check win function we have, and we correct. So we are going to use it from your pop.js. Correct, wrong, and word. Okay, and let status equal to when. So when status is there first, and then we will check for when word dot split. So this word, whichever it is coming, we are splitting it and making it as an array because it's a string. Then for each letter if not of correct dot includes letter. If it doesn't include a letter, then status equal to empty, nothing is there. If doesn't include, by default the status is win. So if this goes, then the status will be nothing. So this will be done for everyone. If it doesn't includes the correct thing, then correct is the complete. We will soon get it, then we'll understand more. So it will make the status as nothing, and then check for loss checking is very easy. If wrong dot gth wrong dot length is triple equal to 6, because as I told earlier, they this hangman have 6 parts, so we'll give only 6 chances. If it is triple equal to 6, then status equal to lose, and what we are doing, we are returning the status, which is just a string. Okay, so this is done, I think. Yeah, so now we will go back to our popup.js and add a lot of code there. Okay, so we are here, and the first thing which we are going to do is, okay, we will destructure everything which we will receive now. So selected word, comma, correct letters, comma, wrong letters, comma, set playable, which is a function actually, so set playable is also there, and then let final message equal to this, let final message reveal word equal to also an empty string. First let playable equal to true first. Okay, so now we'll use that our function, helper function. If check when, so I have imported it. Check when we are passing the, see, this is the main thing. Check when we are passing the correct letters, wrong letters, so it should be in order, correct letters and the wrong letters, and set selected word. Selected word we are passing, correct letters we are passing, and wrong letters we are passing, so both of them are array. Okay, triple equal to when. Okay, then final message equal to congratulations, you won. Okay, the final message is there, and then the playable equal to false will do same thing, like else if condition will be there. So this we are equating to when, means anyway we are passing it. If it is when, then only we are showing this message, and we are passing the correct letters, the wrong letters, and the selected word which is where it is there. So selected word, correct letters, and the wrong letters we are passing every time. We are passing it every time actually. So every time we are passing it, every time the user presses something, see, every time the user presses something, this all runs. So pop-up will also run. Okay, so every time this status is first, it will set to win, but when it will come here, it will find it is not there, because word dot is split, what is this word? What is selected word? So selected word that is split, it will do for each. If it doesn't includes the letter correct, then we are doing this correct dot includes the, doesn't include the status, will make it at like this. So check for win, we don't have to loop through it, and this, and is anyway for the win situation, this should not be correct, and the status should not be set as empty. So this will not work, not include, so this will not work. So the status will be set to win only, and anyways this will not run because it is wrong is not equal to 6, so the status will return as win. So the next thing is there, so check for win. Let me do this, else if. It's the same thing we are doing here, but here it will be LOSC, lose, and then like this. Okay, let me copy this first. Okay, unfortunately you lost. Okay, final message is this. Again the play value will be false, but we will have another thing. We want to show the user what was the word, which it was actually the word, so which he was not able to guess, he or she. The word was, and we will just show the selected word, so because that is the correct word. Okay, selected word. And then after that, here we will come and we will use the use effect. Okay, we don't want anything, just we want to run it. Retime. So set playable is playable. Okay, so what we are doing, see this set playable we were passing, it is actually a function, so we are passing this playable. This is a local variable, this is not that other variable, this is a local variable, so this we will pass every time. So we will pass it as true or false, something like that, and this should not be there, and it should be like this. Okay, so like this we are going to pass it. And then one more thing is remaining, actually here this ID we don't need it, this ID actually, but how we will show the pop-up. So whole of the pop-up use effect is not imported, let me import it. Okay, okay, style I'm going to do anyway. So final message is not equal to empty string. So final message first is the empty string, so this will only run if it is, any of them is true. Okay, so final message is not equal to empty string, then display flex or this is like this, save it, and display flex will have, because this pop-up container have some app.css. see this pop-up container also have this, all these things, so like this. So we'll show it anyways, means if it is not there anyways we are not showing it completely because we are making it like this, so nothing will be shown, this pop container will not be shown. So this is the moment of truth if it is working, but before it is working we will complete our code, because right now it will, we will not be able to play it again and the pop-up will come. So for that what we need to do, we will have this play again. Okay, this play again will be there, and then we have a button here inside this button. So anyways we don't need this ID, so on click equal to play again. So on click equal to play again, we have done. So actually this is a function, this is known as a callback function, so this will be passed from the parent. So let us go back, let me say, okay, let me not save it, or it will give error. So first thing is first this pop-up, this will be play again equal to play again. Okay, and now we have to make it. So yeah, here it is, function play again, set playable. So set playable true. We are doing it here also. Set playable is true because that is very important for it to be playable like this. And then we will also empty the string. All this string we will empty. So set correct letters, all those strings we have to empty it again. Set wrong letters, this also we have to empty. And then we have to do a const random equal to math dot flow. Okay, and math dot random into words dot. So we are again having this random thing. So words dot length, again this same, and because we want a different word, not the same word again, so for that we are doing this. And now we will set this selected word, equal to words, and we'll pass this random variable. So words and this random variable, it will be anything, any array number 0 1 2 3, whatever is the length of it is. Okay, so math.flow. Okay, am I right? So save it, and now it is the final moment of truth, if it is working or not. Let me save it, and let me first know what is the word. I don't know even. And let me pass n again. Okay, you have entered this letter already. W 3 times. R is there. T. It is JavaScript. I am knowing that. What is not there in JavaScript? Y is not there, and U is not there. Yeah, play again. Okay, something is not happening again, and I have to check it again. Okay, so I figured out what was wrong because I didn't completed our code. See, final reveal word, this h2 and h3 are for that only, and we don't need this id because this was the JavaScript thing. So I just figured it out that this needed to be completed, and we'll have like this, and here we'll show the final message, and here we will show the final reveal word in the case we lose it. So let me save it again, hoping, crossing my finger, this time it is right. And I again don't know what is the word, so let's me go here. I is coming. D. It's okay. And the moment of truth, it is right. You lost. The word is application. Let me play again. Oh, it is now going and setting something. A P P. Okay, that is also working. C A. What is it? Okay, let me do it right now. It is interface I got from my code actually. Congratulations, you won. Play again, and it is working fine. So this completes our project Hangman. Hope you liked it, and I will see you soon with another project. Thank you.